Good afternoon and welcome to the 73rd Cherry Blossom Festival public appearance. My name is Jared Maxwell and I will be one of your MCs for today.
Aloha, my name is Taiko and I will also be emceeing today.
To kick off today's appearance, we have Ryugen Taiko. Ryugen Taiko is based out of Oahu and was formed by Nonu Miyamara in May 2014 as a not-for-profit 501c3 Taiko organization. Ryugen Taiko's mission is to promote and preserve Taiko Hawaii by performing all over the island for events such as celebrations, conventions, and parades.
All its members are volunteers to this organization with various backgrounds in Taiko. Taiko is in Nolan's blood and he looks forward to passing on the art to future generations. Let's have a big welcome for Ryugen Taiko.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Again, we are Ryugen Taiko, and we're based out of Oahu. And we came all this way to play for all of you today. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. We'd like to thank the Cherry Blossom Festival for having us. In particular, I'd like to thank Kellyanne and Jalen for contacting us. And the first number we performed was entitled Hayashi, and that was taught to us by Etsuo Hongo of the Los Angeles Matsuri Taiko Group. Our last number we're going to play for you today is entitled Raiden, and Raiden in Japanese means thunder and lightning. Please enjoy, and thank you for being a wonderful audience. Have a
gets the honor of being diamond sponsors, Island Insurance Companies, Japan Airlines, Toyota Company LLC, KZU Radio, Edward Enterprises Incorporated, and Manifest LLC.
And thank you to our gold sponsors, Watabe Wedding Corporation, A Catered Experience, Gyotaku Japanese Restaurants, the Odon Corporation, and Expressions.
Thank you to our silver sponsors, JTB Hawaii, Always A-Line, Gyotaku by Naoki, First Hawaiian Bank, Road Builders Corporation, and 88Ts.
Along with our sponsors, we have numerous award donors, honorary advisors, and instructors who all help to keep the best.
The Honolulu Japanese Junior Chamber in 1949, the first president, Robert White Sato, stated that the chamber was organized to build good citizenship among our young Japanese Americans and provide them with a medium for participation in worthwhile community-wide projects. Over the chamber's 75-year
I'd like to invite the 73rd Cherry Blossom Festival General Chair, Kei Takayasu, to say a few words.
Aloha and welcome to our final public appearance for the 73rd Cherry Blossom Festival. It's hard to believe how quickly time is flying, so I wanted to take a moment to appreciate the many hands that helped sustain the festival for 73. My deepest gratitude to all of our sponsors, donors, honorary advisors, and cultural instructors for their generosity and support throughout the 73rd festival. Big mahalo to the HJJCC President Heather Furtani and the Board of Directors for their trust in me to continue the mission of the festival and for their leadership and support over these past months. Lastly, I'd like to thank my steering committee, 40 volunteers that have dedicated their time, energy, and knowledge to ensure that
Thank you, Amy. Over the past year, the 72nd Cherry Blossom Festival Corp has served as cultural ambassadors across the state, on the mainland, and in Japan. We would like to introduce the reigning 72nd Cherry Blossom Festival Queen and Court.
Welcome Queen Tori Drew Mika Nakata, First Princess Victoria Peralta, Princess Megan Emmy Amagura, Princess Keela Sachiko Stanger, and Princess Rachel Sachiko Yanahime.
The Cherry Blossom Festival offers young Japanese American women a chance to build community by collaborating with local organizations. Each member is empowered to give back in meaningful ways, strengthening cultural ties and developing leadership skills.
One responsibility during our court year is to organize and participate in a community service project of our choice. This is a special time for us to share projects that are important to us and close to our hearts.
We started off the year with the first Princess Liv Peralta, who combined her passions for education and Japan by partnering with the Japan-America Society of Hawaii on their Sadako Peace Project. In July, we visited Pearl Harbor to teach visitors how to fold paper cranes to honor Sadako Sasaki, a young girl who fell terminally ill from the Hiroshima bombings and folded 1,000 paper cranes for one wish: world peace. The
Hip deep in mud, removing weeds and primrose trees from the lo'i and deepened our kulina, or connection with the aina. The Ho'okua Aina project highlights the importance of cultural education and preservation by passing down knowledge and the respect Native Hawaiians have for Kalo and the land.
Princess Megan Anaura had us volunteer with the Genki Alawai Project, a non-profit that aims to clean the canal using EM bioremediation technology in their Genki balls.
Thank you to the 72nd Cherry Blossom Festival Queen and Court.
Several months ago, 13 young women began their exciting journey together as Cherry Blossom Festival Queen contestants. Each week, the contestants have been attending a wide variety of classes to prepare for the culminating night at Festival Ball, where the 73rd Cherry Blossom Festival Queen and Court will be selected. The Queen and Court will represent Hawaii's Japanese American community at various events across the islands, on the mainland, and even Japan.
We'd also like to take this time to recognize this year's amazing contestant coordinators, Kelly Fujioka and Lauren Sugai, and wonderful contestant advisors, Ashley Mika is the daughter of Michael and Penny O'Connor. She graduated from Island Pacific Academy and received a Bachelor of Science in Biology from the University of Washington. Mika is currently a student, and in her free time, she enjoys drawing, golfing, and traveling. Mika's makeup is done by Diana from Face Art Movie.
Hi, Mika. If your soul was a color, what would it be and why? If your soul was a color, what would it be and why?
I would say the first color that popped into my mind was either orange or yellow. Whenever I meet someone, I always try to be my most genuine and warm self and try to make them feel comfortable. So once again, if my soul was a color, I would definitely...
Tiffany is the daughter of David Andrew and Lenny Ajima. She graduated from Honolulu School and received a Bachelor of Arts in Communication and a minor in Political Science from Santa Clara University, and is pursuing a Juris Doctor from the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
What event in Japanese American history do you believe has helped to shape who you are today? What event in Japanese American history do you believe has helped to shape who you are today?
My grandmother passed away 2 years ago at the age of 102, but she lived during World War II as a Japanese American woman in Hawaii. I think that World War II actually helped to shape the woman that I am today, because I got to see how my grandma lived during a time where one of the most difficult things that you could be was of Japanese ancestry. And in spite of that difficulty, she came out of those times as one of the most proud Japanese American people that I have ever met in my entire life. So getting to see how she overcame that adversity and used her life to teach people and young Japanese American women about how important it is to be thankful for your culture and to be proud of being Japanese American really helped to shape who I am today, and I am so thankful for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kimmy Amiko Elizabeth Andrew. And Mary Hoff. She graduated from Honolulu School and received a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and is pursuing a Master of Science in Development and Reproductive Biology from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, John A. Burton School of Medicine. Shion is currently a graduate teaching assistant and student, and in her free time, she enjoys cooking, going to the gym, and traveling.
It has been 26 years since the Cherry Blossom Festival lowered the Japanese blood quantum from 100 to 50% for the contestant eligibility requirements. Do you think this requirement should be lowered to 25% and why? It has been 26 years since the Cherry Blossom Festival lowered the Japanese blood quantum from 100 to 50% for their contestant eligibility requirements. Do you think this requirement should be lowered to 25% and why?
I think that Cherry Blossom Festival lowering their blood percentage to 50% really helped with the diversity and inclusion. Me personally, being half Chinese and half Japanese, it allowed me to participate in this festival and learn more about my Japanese heritage. I think that lowering the percentage even more is a little bit of a more complex question, but I think it would increase the more participation, and with the increasing diversity in Hawaii, I think it would allow for more people to participate and engage in this festival.
Jessica is the daughter of Robert and Myra Waters. She graduated from Kalani High School and received an Associates of Science in Culinary Arts from Kapiolani Community College and a Bachelor of Arts in Communications from
Both Japanese and American. How are you both Japanese and American?
Well, I was born Japanese and Filipino, so I'm both American, Japanese, Filipino. The fact that I got to spend so much time with my grandma on my Japanese side makes me learn so much about my culture, and especially having to learn more about this.
Sarah is the daughter of Mark, Tyra, and Terry.
With the average cost of private school in Hawaii reaching $14,746 for the 2024-2025 school year and continuing to rise, do you believe the value of a private education justifies the significant expense? With the average cost of private school in Hawaii reaching $14,746 for the 2024-2025 school year and continuing to rise, do you believe the value of private education justifies the significant expense?
I am a proud graduate of a public school, so I definitely do not believe that paying that kind of money would justify an education. I do also think that we really should work to focus on bettering our public schools so that we don't have to pay that kind of money to get an education and to be successful in the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Chico Tyra. Ariel is the daughter of Matt and Cheryl Sanders. She graduated from Pascal High School and received a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Hawaii Pacific University.
Hi, Ariel. Describe a time you had to make a difficult decision. Describe a time you had to make a difficult decision.
I went to nursing school here in Hawaii. I moved around a lot when I was growing up, but Hawaii has always had a very special place in my heart. When I graduated, I had the choice to stay in Hawaii and work here, or take the opportunity to go to the mainland and have an adventure in Hawaii.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ariel Akemi Kalei Pohai Nana Center in Public Health from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Sayaka is currently a research specialist and ballet instructor. In her free time, she enjoys ballet, crocheting, and bread making.
Hi, Sayaka. Your greatest accomplishment to be. If today you turned 60 and took a look back over your life, what would you want your greatest accomplishment to be?
If I was 60 today and looking back on my life, I'd want my greatest accomplishment to be to have made a difference in my community. I started research on pediatric ECMO 2 years ago, and it has truly been a big step towards becoming the physician I hope to be one day. Working on research in a population where the young people are going to be the future of our generation is so important.
Lexi is the daughter of Gordon and Tammy Nakamori. She graduated from Honolulu High School and received a Bachelor of Business Administration.
Suppose a friend is considering entering the Cherry Blossom Festival. What advice would you give her? Suppose a friend is considering entering the Cherry Blossom Festival. What advice would you give her?
One of the best pieces of advice that I had when I first started my journey was to practice kansha, which is a Japanese word for gratitude. By practicing gratitude, I make sure to take a deep breath, slow down, and really have a love for the little things in life. For example,
Taiko Harper. Samantha is the daughter of Randall and Joy Harper. She graduated from Cypress High School and received a Bachelor of Arts in Public Health from the University of Hawaii.
What bothers you the most about what is currently happening in our country? What bothers you the most about what is currently happening in our country?
I think something that's bothering me the most about what's happening in our country today is how we're all so focused on our differences. You know, we all try to think about like what makes us different and the things that make us stand out, but I do believe that one thing we could do to make us all be better is just to think about what we have as a similarity. Like, we're all human, we all want to be loved, we all want to be successful, so if we could think of things that make us more alike than different, then I do believe that the world would just be a better place.
Ladies and gentlemen, is Casey Chiuri Sasaki. Casey is the daughter of
Out to future generations and why? What Japanese tradition would you want to pass down to future generations and why?
In my family, traditions aren't something that only have to be practiced on holidays or special occasions, because for us it happens every single day. There's never a day that goes by where my family and I don't sit together at the end of each long and hard day and eat dinner together. My dad makes the best home-cooked meals, and we wait for everyone to get home from school and work so that we can all eat together. This is definitely something that I want to pass down to each of my future generations, and something that each family should share at the end of each day as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Chiuri Sasaki. She graduated from Mililani High School and received a Bachelor of Science in Advertising and a Master of Science in Advertising and Brand Responsibility from the
What contemporary woman do you think is the best role model for your generation and why? As times change, what contemporary woman do you think is the best role model for your generation and why?
As times are changing, I think it's really nice that there's a lot of women that we can look up to, which might not have been the case 100 or even 50 years ago. Somebody that I have recently been looking up to is all of these contestants, and you know, I think there's something you can get out of each and every one of them. They're all so special, so kind, and they're really perpetuating their culture. So for me, I really look up to them because they're putting themselves out there, they're taking a chance, and ultimately they're going to make a difference in this community.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Sachiko Kono. Contestant number 12 is Kaizumi Yoshizawa. Kaizumi is the daughter of Sean and Kami Yoshizawa. She graduated from Kalani High School and received a Bachelor of Administration in Business Entrepreneurship from the University of Hawaii at Manoa and attended the Fashion Institute.
Leadership is essential to a functioning society. What qualities do you think make up an influential leader? Effective leadership is essential to a functioning society. What qualities do you think make up an influential leader?
My grandpa and his younger brother actually started their own family business, and this is something that's made me want to create my own business. As an aspiring entrepreneur, I really look up to my grandpa and his leadership skills. He's extremely hardworking, confident.
The daughter of Brent and Trisha Sugita. She graduated from Hawaii Baptist Academy and received a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Carissa is currently a private banking administrator, and in her free time, she enjoys traveling, rock climbing, and spending time with family and friends.
How can we encourage people and get them excited about volunteerism?
Recently, I've had the opportunity to do something for the community that I'm really passionate about, which is about teaching our youth about finance. I know that this topic is something that's very beneficial to learn, especially at an early age, and to use throughout your whole life. And think about retirement, think about your job, and think about the things that you want to do to fulfill.
Once again, here are your 73rd Cherry Blossom Festival Queen contestants. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Lexi Achio Kim Nakamori. Jessica Kiko Ono Balearics. Casey Chiuri Sasaki. Carissa Kalei Suzuta. Nika Kimoani Okano. Kelly Sachiko Fundo. Kimmy Enzo Elizabeth Andrew.
Sayaka Michelle Brown. Shion Ao. Ayla Makemi Kalepohayanella Sanders. Samantha Taiko Harper. Kaizumi Yoshizawa. And Sarah Chieko Tyler.
We would like to take this time to thank Alamoana Center for having us today. If you're interested in purchasing a souvenir book or commemorative t-shirt, please visit our website at cbnhawaii.com.
Applications are now open to be a contestant in the 74th Cherry Blossom Festival. As a contestant, you will learn more about your Japanese heritage, develop communication, public speaking, and valuable leadership skills through participating in numerous cultural and training classes. For more information regarding eligibility and to apply, please visit cbnhawaii.com.
This will conclude our 73rd Cherry Blossom Festival public appearance. Thank you for supporting our Queen contestants at their final appearance of the year. We hope to see you all again next year. Thank you.
Never mind.